What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. So if you've been following this channel for a while now, you guys might have seen my old reviews on the standards jewelry. Those are a thing of the past now. What I go by now is any video posted before 2019 doesn't exist for me, so just disregard all those videos. But today I have a huge package coming in from Shop GLD. First of all, I want to say much love goes out to GLD. Thank you so much for sending me this package. They saw my standards reviews and thought they would send me a package of their own for me to review. And they have a pretty good reputation for having some really good quality pieces. I've actually bought something from them before. I got that Scarface blimp pendant, so you guys might have seen that on me before. Seems like we got a few boxes in here and then something else at the bottom, so I'm just gonna take you guys through this whole box. First of all, I think it's pretty dope that they wrote GLD X3P on the inside of the box. It's pretty dope to me. But I'm just gonna start off with this thin box right here. First of all, this packaging quality is really nice. They have this black synthetic leather on the outside of the box, and then they have the GLD stamped into the top as well. And they have this like cloth pull tab on the front, which I think is really cool, makes it really easy to access. Okay. Oh shit. So there's two pieces in here that I've actually wanted forever. They're the Revenge Ian Connor collab. Seems like one of them has the stones in it and one of them doesn't. So I'm just gonna take this out really quickly, show you guys the chains. This is tangled up a little bit, so I'm gonna try to get this situated real quick. So these two pieces are honestly two of my favorite pieces from GLD. They're the Ian Connor Revenge Storm collab. As you can see, they both say Revenge in that script necklace style that you see a lot. They're both 925 silver, and you can see on the back they're stamped with 925 and GLD. It says on their website that these are offered in a 16, 20, and 24 inch option, and it looks like the regular plain Jane one is in a 16 inch and the one with stones is a 20. So this makes for some really nice layering, as you guys can see. You can really combine these two chains with anything else you have. They're really nice for layering and they just sit really nicely on your chest. But yeah, I just really like these pendants overall. They're something I've really wanted for a long time, and they're gonna be like an everyday piece for me pretty much. And then next up, also in the same box, we have this UFO pendant, which is also really dope. It has these like rainbow stones coming out from the bottom of it, and it also has stones like in the actual UFO. The details on this are just really nicely executed. I mean, it might not be my personal style, but I think it's really dope nonetheless. I'm pretty sure this is the 18 karat gold plated option, and it looks really nice. Like I said, it's maybe not something I would wear personally every single day, but nonetheless it's a really nice quality and a really well made pendant. So I think that's pretty much it for the first box. We have the two Revenge pendants, which I really love, and then we also have the UFO pendant. So far it's looking really good. And now there's another smaller box next to it, and this one feels pretty heavy, not even gonna lie. Let's open it right up. Oh shit. We have two heavy hitter Cuban Linx right here. We have one big one and then one a little bit thinner one. All right, so I'm pretty sure that this one on the left is the 19mm Cuban, and then the one on the right is the 10mm. It looks like these are actually GLD's own signature links. They're actually called the Gld Cuban Link, and this one right here is the 10mm. Totally bust down all throughout. This is crazy to me. To me, the most interesting part is the clasp. So you have this one part that opens, and then you lay down the other side inside of it, and then just clip it over. Could be kind of confusing at first, but this makes sure that the chain is not coming apart, because like you can yank that shit, it's not coming apart. The clasp has GLD on it as well, so you can tell that it's actually theirs, unlike some other brands. And the amount of stones and attention to detail on this is insane to me. And for almost all the pieces on the GLD website, they offer different material options, so you can go with the solid gold and real diamonds, or you can go with simulated diamonds and plated gold. I'm pretty sure these are the plated gold options, but they're really clean nonetheless. Like I said, the details on this are crazy. There's no stones missing or anything like that, and they shine really well. This is like a shorter style. I really like it a lot. It's probably like a 16 or an 18 inch, so it's almost like the choker style. And this is really nice. I could see this being like a staple piece. You can layer it with a lot of other things as well. And then we have the heavy hitter, the big 19mm. Honestly, I couldn't tell you anything wrong about this piece. It's super nice quality, and even though it's bigger, the attention to detail is definitely still there. And then the bigger clasp also says GLD on the top and the bottom of it. It's not just like cheaply engraved into it, it's actually like embossed, so it's really nice. And the 19mm option that I have right here is also not only wider, but it's longer, so you can go for that layered look as well. Both of these on my neck honestly have some really good weight to them. I can definitely feel them weighing down my neck a little bit. And this is really, if you want to go for the full rapper look, you could pretty much name any like SoundCloud rapper, and they've probably worn some chains like this. They're definitely big statement pieces, and they're something that really stand out. So if you want to stand out, then I definitely recommend this piece. The 10mm in the 14 karat white gold plated option is $289, and then the 19mm is $329. So if you want a cheaper alternative to the big flashy diamond chains that you see on a lot of rappers, then this is a good choice for you. Now that I've opened the two smaller boxes, it's time for the bigger one. First of all, this box has a really nice sleeve that you slide off of it, and then it also has the same really nice like synthetic leather finish to it. It has this really satisfying like magnetic flap. So first first of all, it looks like we have two bandanas inside. One's like a red and white crazy print, and then the other one looks like a leopard or cheetah print. Presentation on this is insane. So it looks like we have 3 pairs of glasses and then 3 little pouches. I'm just gonna start with these little zipper bags right here. So each of these bags is made out of this like really soft leather-like material. And then a really cool detail is that the zipper actually says GLD. So like I said, I can just really appreciate the time they take on the packaging and the presentation. So I'm just gonna open it up, and it looks like we have a few rings inside here. So we have 4 rings. It looks like first of all we have 2 of these just totally iced out like layered rings. They're called a 5-layer diamond band ring, and these are just crazy. The detail on these and how many stones are in here is just insane. I didn't give them my ring size, so unfortunately only one of the rings actually fits on my pinky. It looks like it's made out of like a ton of layers of different stones, so it goes from like smallest to biggest in the middle. This is the 925 silver option, as you guys can see stamped inside each ring, and it also says GLD. If you guys can't tell, I'm a huge fan of like white gold. I really prefer it to yellow gold. I just think it looks a lot cleaner. Oh yeah, by the way, each of these rings comes in a little plastic bag, which comes with a little like logo on the front. Next ring right here is the single layer band ring. So it's kind of like the other one, except it only has the middle row of bigger stones. This is a little bit more subtle than the other one. It kind of reminds me of like a tennis bracelet or tennis chain. And this is the 18 karat vermeil option, and it has 925 and GLD stamped on the inside of it. This is also another nice, really quality ring. I definitely recommend it if you want to have a little bit more subtle option to that 5-layer one. And then the final ring, which is heartbreaking to me, but it's my favorite one, is also another one of those revenge pieces. This is a ring that I would definitely wear every single day if it fit me, but unfortunately it doesn't even go on my smallest pinky. But it has that same revenge cursive font and then 1 row of stones going across the bottom. But really I can't complain about anything other than the fact that it doesn't fit. See, it like barely goes. Yeah, I'm not getting that on. Yeah, that's really tough. I really wish this ring fit me, and it's super nice. It's kind of like the most subtle option out of all those 4 rings. Please let me know if you have this ring in a different size and would trade it, because I really want to wear it, but unfortunately just not my size. Moving on to the next pouch in that box. This one's a little bit heavier. Let me see what's inside. So it looks like we have a few tennis chains and a bracelet. These are all in the white gold option, just like I said I love. So first I'm gonna start with the bracelet, and I'm actually gonna compare it to the standards one that I still have laying in my room. So I have both the standards bracelet and the GLD bracelet on, and I could tell a big difference right off the bat. First of all, the standards one is a lot lighter and flimsier, and I feel like it could break at like any moment, whereas the GLD one is a lot more well made, and I feel like it's a lot sturdier. And you guys can just see for yourself the difference between the two. Another difference between the two is the clasps. So first of all, on the GLD one, it has it engraved on the front of it. There's a little button that you push, as you guys can see, and then you insert it and that locks it in. And then there's another clasp that you just put over and lock in, and this secures it for good and makes sure that it's not coming off anytime soon. So yeah, the GLD version of the tennis bracelet, I really have no complaints. It has really nice quality stones. I really like the way the clasp works, so I really have no complaints about it. Next up, we have 3 of these tennis chains. They're pretty much the same as the bracelet, but just in a chain form. From what I can see, there's really no flaws with any of them, but I'll just take one out and show you guys how it looks on me. It has the same kind of clasp mechanism where you insert it, push the button, and then lock it in. This one's a little bit long for my liking, but there are 2 other ones, so I'm pretty sure one of them shorter. These are all the 3mm white gold option. And then there's also this cross pendant that they threw in that you can throw in any of these 3 chains. This whole look might not be something I would personally put together, but I could like layer one of the tennis chains with like a different chain. And these are really versatile, so you can throw them together with one of the Cubans or like one of those revenge chains, and it would look really good. I've actually had a couple other brands of tennis chains, and they actually all ended up breaking on me. They were all super flimsy and cheap, but these just feel different. They feel like they're a lot sturdier and that they'll last a lot longer. Just like all the other pieces I've shown you guys, the stones shine really well, and if you're looking to break some necks, then this is definitely a good option for you. So we have one of these little pouches left, which also feels pretty heavy. The first one right here looks like a regular Cuban instead of the signature Gld Link. This is also pretty similar to the chain that I got from Standards, but that one also ended up breaking on me. Just like the other Gld Links that I showed you guys, the attention to detail on this is crazy. So as you can see on the clasp, it has the pickaxe actually in the stones. So like I said before, I really prefer like shorter chains, and this looks like a 16 or an 18 inch, so I really like that. So far from what I can tell, there's really nothing bad I could say about this chain. It sits on my neck really well. It has a nice weight to it too. And next up, we have something that's a really dope piece that actually caught my eye right when I looked on their website, and it's the barbed wire chain. So this is a super unique piece, and it's actually a chain that like looks like barbed wire, as you guys can see. I just really like this chain because it's a really unique type of link, and it's different from anything that they offer. I've seen a lot of other jewelry brands kind of try to perfect the barbed wire look, but this just looks really nice to me. It's iced out all along the front, and this is also the white gold option, just like I love. Seems to sit really well on my neck, and it's the choker length just like the other Cuban. This is just a really really unique chain that could make you stand out. I'm not sure if you could fit any pendants on it though, but whether you wear it alone or with other chains layered, you could really make this look nice and you could incorporate it into any outfit pretty much. Another thing that I really like about GLD and their jewelry is that they offer a lifetime warranty on all their pieces. So that means if it gets damaged in any way, say you scratch it or the clasp breaks or something like that, you get a free replacement right away. So keep that in mind if you're thinking about purchasing from them. You get a lifetime warranty no matter how long it is. So there are still 3 pieces left inside this box, and they're all 3 pairs of sunglasses. From the looks of it, these are the type of frames that you could see rappers like the Migos wearing all the time, but the one that catches my eye right off the bat is like this pink tinted lens. So I'm just gonna take off all the plastic wrapping that protects it. So GLD actually makes 3 of their own signature sunglass frames, and these ones right here are called the Cabo Frames. The lens has a really nice like pink tint, and then the frame itself is gold. It's actually 24 karat gold plated, so that's really nice. And on the end of the black earpiece, they actually have the GLD logo engraved in gold. Yeah, these are just a pretty nice pair of frames. I don't know if they're really for me, but I also have 2 of them right here. I'm pretty sure these 2 right here are called the 5th Ave frames. This one's more of like a gold tint, and then this one's more of like a blue. These are really nicely made. Like you can tell they took their time with these. They're not gonna break on you super quickly. Like I can bend them and they'll go back to their original shape. They're not gonna break. And then I actually just saw on the lens, they actually have GLD engraved into the lens itself too, which is a pretty nice detail. 5th Ave frames are a little bit bigger and wider, as you guys can see. I don't know how these even look on me. I can barely see myself in the camera. So that's all that was in these 3 boxes. I really like all the jewelry, and the glasses were dope too. Now we have something that's at the bottom of this box that looks like a backpack. I have no idea what's in this, but we'll see. So first of all, this backpack has like a crazy design over it. It's pretty trippy. It has like skeleton astronauts and stuff like that. I don't really know how to even explain it, but it's crazy. The zippers are actually shaped like rocket ships, which is pretty cool. Opening it up, we have, looks like some clothes actually. 1, 2 pairs of shorts, and then 3 shirts it looks like. I'm actually not gonna open all this stuff yet. I'm gonna save that for another video. I'm actually gonna style all this stuff and put some outfits together. If I showed you guys how everything looks on me now, it would just be way too long of a video because this is already getting pretty long. But from what I can tell, this stuff is pretty dope. I really like this print on the shorts. It's like a Goyard type print. I'm not gonna get too into it yet, but you guys will see in another video. And then I'm pretty sure there's actually some more stuff in this backpack. Jesus Christ. First of all, we have what looks like a wallet. It's this red like Goyard type print that was also on the shorts. And it also has GLD printed on the inside. It says genuine GLD product, produced with pride. I think that's pretty nice, just a nice detail. It has a bunch of pockets for like your cards and your cash, and then also like a clear transparent part for your ID. And then I'm pretty sure what this is a wallet chain. So I'm just gonna take this out real quick. It's this like Cuban style link, and then it has this clip at the end, kind of like a dog leash. And then on the other side, it has a carabiner type thing. So you would attach the carabiner to a belt loop and then put the clip on the ring on the wallet, and then just put the wallet in your pocket, and it creates like a really cool look. The wallet chain and the wallet were the last pieces from the box. I really just want to say thank you so much to GLD for sending me this package. I really appreciate it. I really liked a lot of the jewelry, and I'll be making the clothing video soon, so stay tuned for that. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and if you did, leave a thumbs up, and if you didn't, leave a thumbs down. I don't really care. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe down below for weekly uploads, and I am out. Peace.